Hi guys, FrostFangs here, back again, of course, with another Paladins video, playing some NYX today with my finalized updated setups, which I've been meaning to do forever, ever since they changed Show of Force and tweaked some other stuff with, I think there was even someone in this update, but finally got the builds finished. Before this I had like the movement, speed, damage, focus 1, and then the F1, close to what it was before, the focus at least with like the radius, damage, and reset on the right click, but the new version of the build is kind of based on what the old version was, but instead of buffing your speed and your damage, you're kind of slowing them down instead, which works way better. Way more annoying than going against a faster NYX because you can slow her down, but you can't really do much when you're being slowed. It does get countered a bit by resilience, but yeah, it's just better to have a massive slowing right click, especially with the cripple, instead of speed buffing yourself and trying to damage a bit more. Because you're a NYX, you're going to get hit by a ton of slows, ton of CC, just everything because you're the tank, and trying to do this and be annoying in this way is way more effective than what I had before. I definitely like NYX a lot. She has sort of grown on me. I would consider her a very unique character in the tank roster because she does very, very well against other tanks and also other flankers, depending on which of those two setups you go with. So yeah, we've got a Siege, Baldur's Gate for game 1, Show of Force, and then the slow setup. We've got an Omen, Umbral, we've got a Damber for the healer, Eevee, Tiberius, seems like a pretty normal Siege to be honest, Tyra, Khan, Andro, Darkstalker, Sky, then Damber with Spirits Chosen. Gonna go for, I think, Haven to start, even though I do like Kronos and Nimble. I know the portals are a little bit bugged on this one, especially I feel like on this side. We're gonna load up the right click, throw it right in there. Is that gonna land? It did. The slow, as you can see, is brutal as well as the radius on it. It is a pain. Drop the Q there, waiting for the heal. There we go. We get massive amounts, of course, from that Damber. We'll throw a right click in there. That should cover it. You don't have to be anywhere near as accurate, obviously, with the buffs to this. I'm just dead though. Seems like the team kind of handled it. We got rid of like a couple of them. I was just in the middle doing whatever I was doing then. It sort of worked. I think Omen got cleared early, or he didn't run in. I don't know. Just kind of go in the middle and try and be annoying with NYX. That is your job, to be honest. I'm expecting to get grabbed here. There it is. Okay, that's a stun. I didn't read over his talent. Okay, there's a big right click on him. Big taps as well. Tyra Fire. I think our Damber's doing a good job on heals, but he can't really consistently heal just me, of course, when we've got everyone kind of playing separately at the moment. Jump on here, throw the Q there early. There's the F. I don't know if Damber's going to be spamming stuns or really what's happening here, but there's a big right click just to slow and maybe zone him a bit. I'm probably gone. There's a Damn ult. Yeah, I'm pulling a lot of heat, I think, away from the team because it seems like just after I die, we get rid of a couple of them because I think I'm getting very heavily hit. Definitely isn't going terribly, even though it looks like it is. The team is kind of playing around the scenario we're in here, weirdly. There's a load of right click, throw that there. That's a Sky ult. We should be alright. I'm just going to keep slapping her and not die to that. There we go. There's a Q as well. Did that go out? There's a right click. Am I gone? I feel like the Q is super inconsistent. I kind of find it hard to tell when I've deployed it and when I haven't. Seems like Omen's going hard and we got the 1-0. Definitely doesn't feel like we should, considering I've died 4 times, but it's been very back and forth so far, which is to be expected because we're both single tanks and also single healers. We'll load that up, throw that just there, pop the F. You see how brutal that slow is? You can really track people after you hit them with it because it's like an extra 25%, which seems to be more effective than buffing yourself by 25%. I don't know exactly why that is, but there's a big slow on the Khan. Also team can just hopefully focus him down. He missed the ult. There's the grab. We should be fine though, right? No, that's going to throw me far enough. There's the F. I think we win this fight. There we go. Tiberius finishing him off. Shouts down, but we'll drop a thanks and a U-Rock. I feel like I'm playing kind of scuffed in this one, but it's sort of working out. There's a big right click. I guess Sky's in that corner. Massive reveal there with that, to be honest. I guess this also counters invises. I didn't really think about that, but it is a pretty heavy counter to invises and stuff. There's a Q. We're going to go for the ult. Is that going to work at all? Nearly. We don't get any of it back, which is kind of weird. You think you maybe get a little bit of it, considering how a lot of ults work. We'll get Rejuvenate, I think, next, because Damber is putting in work here on the heals. That's a grab from Khan. Am I off? I feel like he waited in a spot to be able to do that, and now he's dead. So that's a perfect trade, in my opinion. The damages in this one are just going massive. I don't know if I want resilience or not just yet. We're going to throw that over there, play on this little spot. He's going to grab me. Okay, not really much I can do, but he failed, so there we go. Hey, nice, we're still on it. We'll drop the Q there. There is the 2-0. I'm kind of surprised we got that. The team is really working. I don't feel like I'm playing with them, to be honest. I'm just playing as a NYX, running around trying to pull attention and slow them. I think I'm going to go for Rejuvenate, and then I'll decide on Nimble or Veteran. I don't know if I really want the speed, or if I just want to try and tank a ton and hope that the Khan doesn't throw me off too much. If I play it not near the sides, I should be fine as long as he doesn't ult. But last time I set up, that's the portal. Yeah, bug in. That just happens for some reason on this map after they change stuff. We'll throw that there. There's the F. Just tap away at him. Getting big damage here. We're actually kind of in the middle of it all. There's a right click. I'm just going to throw that straight away for that massive slow. Keep them down there. Try and play the point. Andro is out. Nice. Sky is kind of annoying me. That's a stun. I think that means I'm gone. That definitely could have gone better. Omen running in here just like in the last round. I think he's doing really heavy damage output, but he is getting cleared quite a bit. I also see a lot of people run this ammo card. I don't really think it's worth it unless you're going to run it like level 1 or 2, then maybe. If you don't mind reloading a ton, if you're going to get death rounds anyway. Hello Khan, definitely a bit of a scuffed game, but you know, enjoying it here. They did get it because of course recovery mechanic. I'm going to throw that there, drop a Q, and then run. I'm going to pop the F here as well because I think they might go through that. But we'll go for the ult here. Is this a bad idea? We'll pull nobody in because they have just an insane amount of resilience. I don't know when else I would realistically pop it. We'll throw the right click there. Team going in here pretty hard. We'll push up with them. We'll throw that big right click. That'll stop them using that door. We'll also get rid of the Tyra. Nice. Let's get rid of anybody else we can here. Pop the Q here and then maybe throw a right click. Okay, I'm in the middle of everything. Really bad spot. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. Can't go through me. I'm on 96 health. I'm dead before I even hit the floor. I was way too up there. I can't really retreat. I'm a NYX. I've got no speed at the moment. Ton of resilience here. This is a really tough one. They have gone for that, obviously, to counter Damber. We don't really have any CC aside from that. And then my right click. But my right click, even with quite a bit of resilience, seems to be slowing them quite heavily. He's going for the grab there. That's a Damber ult. I'm really tempted to go for resilience here. I don't know if I should, to be honest. I'm just going to stand and keep battering this Khan. I do have the ult. I guess we can go for it here on this little corner spot. Maybe we'll catch somebody with it. No, that's a Tyra ult. Okay, Khan is nearly gone. The right click, even if it isn't slowing them, is still a decent amount of damage. And also is just kind of annoying, but there we go. There is the 3-1. Seems like a surprisingly try-hard game. They all have resilience except for the Damber. I grabbed it here because I think I'm going to need it to deal with that constant. It's kind of annoying me, and also the Damber just kind of punching away, but I guess she's on left side. We'll throw that up there. That should zone him off at least a little bit. Maybe tick the Khan a little bit here on the bottom as well, I guess. Drop a Q here, try and play around it a little bit, maybe get some right-click reset. It does trigger even on, you know, shields, which again goes against some of the other stuff in other characters' kits, just like with Alexa I covered recently. I think I'm dead here. There's the F, there's a right click, maybe get rid of the Tyra. That'd be kind of sick here. Is she out? There we go. Nice. We traded. I was just expecting to get cleared there with nothing, but definitely seems like a solid match, even though I'm not having as much of an impact as I would like because they grab full resilience. I feel like part of that is because of, you know, us being annoying. There's an Andro somewhere over there. We'll throw that there on the Tyra. That is the entire team gone. I popped the F, which will give us a little bit of time, maybe just to annoy them a bit, but I am of course gone. I don't know if we're going to hold it, but it took them a while to push it because they were all pushed up a little bit too much, so the point isn't as advanced as it would be otherwise. We're going to run in here and just straight try and play the objective. We'll load that up, throw that over there. I'm actually taking them there quite a bit. That 50 damage does add up. Sky, there's a right click there. Damber with the big heals. I think I might be gone. If they push in, that would be fine because Damber's giving me big heals. We should be able to tank it just in that queue, especially with the right click. We're chilling. That's a Damber ult. Okay, we'll load up the right click, throw that there for him. He's gone. Can't grab. I'm dead, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm alright with that. That's kind of a waste of the ult. I feel like I play this match overall kind of weird, but it's sort of working out. It's scuffed, but yeah, it's definitely not gone terribly. We'll drop the Q here. I don't know if I really needed to. I just wanted to make sure that that EV was alright. We'll throw that there on top, take him a little bit. Also hitting somebody on the left side there behind. I'll call it. I don't think it's going to matter. Let's have a symbol popping up because, of course, let's get a right click there. Let's to hold him off a bit. There's an F. Probably should have done that way earlier. There's a Q. We're holding it. We are here. There's a right click just straight away to kind of zone him off, push him back a tad. Just going to keep clicking away here, but we're gone. Sky getting a triple. That was definitely kind of rough. Defense failed. Eevee and Dammer back in spawn because they were actually able to get out. I was kind of stuck. I think Omen was there as well. I don't have enough to finish off resilience just yet. 3-3. If we die, we'll be able to get it, but I don't know if that'll be enough. I feel like I maybe should have got that over rejuvenate too. We'll of course do a game 2, but in we go. Going to run left here with the team. Go through the portal, which just doesn't work sometimes. Okay, hello Khan. There's an F. There's a right click on him too. He was going for the thing there. Damber's going to counter him. Oh my lord, that was disgusting. Definitely been a minute since I've seen something like that in recent Paladins. Going to keep tapping here to give the cauterize. I think I might be dead. We're going to ult as if that's going to do anything. I'm just kind of in the middle. Omen and Damber, they're getting cleared a little bit later. That was rough. I feel like we nearly had that. That was actually kind of close to going in our favor, but it just didn't. I'm going to run right side. I'm going to get dismounted early. Tiberius was just waiting for the team to get in here. Hello, Andrew. Is that going to kill him? No, nearly did though. He's out. Pop the F here as we run in. There's the thing. There's the other thing. Yeah, commentary peak right now. Let's just jump in. Get rid of the Khan. Nice. That's a ult from the Damber. I should have redeployed the Q. Don't know why I didn't. Through the right click there. The Andro is nearly out. Massive heals from the Damber, of course. We'll drop a Q here kind of preemptively. I don't know if I really should have done that. Through the right click on the right side. I did tick somebody. I'm trying to cover the Damber and pay attention to where the team's at. There's the F. There's a right click. That's stun. Not really doing very much when we're max resilience here. We'll drop a Q. Let's try and play around it a bit. I try and time it with the F, but I don't think I did a very good job. More hits on him here. Damber big heals. Right click on the Khan. That's a Tyra fire, which I'm going to try and get out of. He's gone. Down to the wire here. Tyra's going to try and jump on. Not enough time. There is the victory. That was a very jank but very good game overall. It went very differently than I was expecting it to. I'm surprised we pulled through. I imagine that in the video this match would have looked relatively normal, but it felt very different for me to play. 415, I died a ton. I was obviously the solo tank there. Damber was putting in work with heals, but he was trying to cover, I think, the entire team. He did a pretty good job, but there were a few times where I wish I got a little bit more. 82k, I'm happy with. Omen did a great job there, as did pretty much everyone in that match. I feel like I was actually maybe the worst performing. Andro also struggled a little bit. Khan maybe didn't do as well as he could have done there, but I think on our side at least I was the weakest link and I could have done a bit better, but the setup was the right choice for sure. Going for that slow made them, I think, get max resilience. I don't know what else they would have really done it for. Alright, anyway, for game 2, Payload Hidden Temple. I was just about to say how the right click setup works perfectly with Betty and Buck, because slowing them if they don't have resilience is a massive help for those two characters. It's just free damage. You also have an IO and a Corvus, but looking at the matchup here, I kind of forced to go for the F setup because of Makoa and Yag, plus our double healer. It just makes sense. They also have Genos, Fatu, and Zin, so show of force, and then the F setup, we're pretty much forced into it here. Gonna go double Chronos just because we need to spam that F, although Haven probably made more sense. I don't know if I like Chronos really with this setup, but I feel like I need to go for it. Definitely doesn't seem like the right idea, especially when we have the double healer. We've got Sacrifice, so I guess she's playing as like a hybrid. I kind of thrown off a bit by that. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for this. And then Bounce House, Fiery, up against Enabling, Illuminary, Corrosive, Yomi, and Plug. I feel like the F setup makes sense because of the Makoa plus Yag. I think that pretty much secures it, right? But I don't know. There's a big hit on him, massive damage actually. Saying that obviously as a NYX here, we're not really actually outplaying that much, but there's the F. Big hits on the Yag. We can take the Makoa. That's kind of nice. Free damage. He's going to hook us in. That's alright. We've nearly cleared him actually. We'll throw that up there onto the Yag. As if I'm really doing that much here. I think it's going to come down to the damages and the supports, I guess, keeping him up. There's an F. Yag is out. We'll focus getting rid of the Zin maybe here too. Hello, Vatu. Just tap away. Thought I might be able to get the cripple on him. He is nearly out, but he's just got too much healing from the Genos there. We'll go for Rejuvenate for sure. That makes sense. Should have gone for that earlier. Definitely the right skin choice here though for NYX. Absolutely badass going up against like a Yag and a Makoa. We'll throw the right click for the cripple. Kind of go through the Makoa here and the Yag. Just tick him away. I accidentally punched a Genos. Nice as a Q. Tried to block that. Didn't really work. Team is healing me up. We are still cleared though. I must have been taking insane damage there because I did have both the healers on me and I still got cleared, but we're sort of holding them off. They're only at 36%. This could be going way worse if they were playing more aggressively, but it really is down to the two tanks. There we go. We'll throw a cripple, but I don't think I really need to do that. Hello, enemy team. There's an F Genos ult. We dodged it. Nice. I guess we focus him down, right? There's a pull. That didn't really work. Big heals from the team. Right up the right click, throw that there. Definitely getting pretty good healing from the team here. And I feel like I'm tanking a ridiculous amount, especially when we pop that F. You don't really notice it on the health bar, but finish off the Yag here. I'm actually pushing in to try and do this, but it's not really working. That's a hook. There's a Q. If we pull the entire team back for this long, I think that's a successful sort of distraction, right? Pop the F here, try and hold him off a bit. That Jones is looking kind of low. We'll throw that right click there on just the Zin, I guess. Hello, Vatu behind me. We'll just clear him. Very, very weird. Yag is going to get rid of Betty, I think. This is weird. The team is kind of separated from me. I think the fact that the entire team on our side has Def Hands is something that I should point out. I want the record to show the entirety of my team has Def Hands for some reason. Dead there to the Zin. Vatu going on the IO. I guess I'll just leave items for now, but yeah, Betty having Def Hands makes sense. Buck having Def Hands makes sense. Hello, yeah, I got in this room, which I didn't think you could actually get into. Let's just finish her off here, but yeah, Corvus and IO, very, very questionable. I don't know if that's auto buy or what. There's a cripple. We'll just get rid of her here. The point is going to go, but I can't get through. That's a Genos ult co-hook. There's an F. We're going to go for the ult here. When else am I going to pop it? There's a stun. Nice. We actually somehow held it off there. I think he tried to pop his ult. That's a Vatu. We actually managed to stop it. 98% gives us a ton of extra time. That's really the main benefit of stopping it that late. There's a right click, which kind of worked. I got a bit more rejuvenate. I forget that I can remount up. I always, try and do it in games when I can't, and then when we're actually playing a freaking Payload, I don't do it enough. That's a Yag ult. Still was able to throw out my right click. Is anybody going to help me here, or am I just dead? Gone. Okay. I don't know what else I can really say there. We should have had that. Betty was kind of hitting him at the end, but double healer maybe not paying enough attention. They are running in here with quite a bit of force, so I can just get to the point we should be alright. There is. Okay, 100%. We lost like possibly another minute we could have had there, I think, or two. I've really enjoyed these two games with it today, but this one has been a little bit more weird because of course going for like a life rip and then IO going Def Hands. Both of my healers that should be just like really focused on heals, or at least, a little bit focused on heals whilst also trying to hybrid. There goes the Makoa, massive cripple. Should be healing me a bit more. That was the point of what I was trying to say, but I went off on a weird commentary tangent. We're going. Anyway, there's a cripple. Just back there a little bit, maybe get rid of him. Load up the right click, kind of knock him down there. I think he was trying to mount up. We'll mount up because we can do that. I need to remember. I only actually remember to do it when I see somebody else do it. There's an F. Tick damage on him here. I don't know if I should be focusing the Yag. Definitely not, but she is the only one here who's kind of free to hit. Buck is also on us, so it makes sense. There we go, bursted that, nice. Let's say bursted that, took ages. Push in, load up the right click, will cripple him. I tried to time it, still went out a little bit weird. Her right click, it seems like you can kind of stockpile it sometimes. It's very strange. We're going to go for the ult, just because they're all here. We might as well. There's a double, nice. Buck just here, we'll throw the Q to block her a bit. I'm just going to keep slashing away here. She's in the queue. That's fine. We'll just throw a right click to root her a bit. F for the damage. Am I going to be able to go through this Yag? We'll pull her. No, that's kind of underwhelming that I don't have enough output to go through it. I was just bashing away. The team is putting in effort here, though. I think I just bugged my right click for like a while. It regened. I don't know if the cooldown was what broke, but that was weird. I think the Zin countered my right click and it just didn't display properly. Throw the right click down there like we're bowling. Pretty big hit. That's a general's ult way under. I don't know if you thought I was going to push through or what that plan was, but our IO has been holding the point. We've kind of made this work. There's an F just for the tick damage. It's kind of hard to tell when it's actually active. I nearly have the ult here, just going to keep slashing away. We'll drop a Q. Tank day turn, getting big uncauterized heals. There's a root back there. I way overthrew that. That is a Yag on me. Team is kind of paying attention. I saw a bit of damage go through, but I think I'm dead. I'm spamming the ult just in case I got out of it. I don't know where the team is, but that Yag has cleared me for free way too many times. If the team just paid a bit of attention, I think we could have had it, but I guess I bet he was dead. And Buck was also back here, so maybe I misread what happened there. Was I just with the two healers? What happened? Hit the Zin as he kind of wiggled into it. I've got the ult, but can't really do much. That's a Vatu. There's a little hit. There's a Q. Big heals. Can Buck handle him? I guess we can help him out. There we go. Vatu going way too hard when his team's back there. Big root. Nice. There's an F just up at the perfect time to try and do something here to zone him off. She's going around. Hello Zin. Just getting some heals there from the IO. Corvus trying to deal with the Yag. We are still up. I've got to give these guys props. Even though it's a very scuffed match, these guys have been putting in effort. So right click there. There's an F. Way too late with that. I'm dead. I'm just gone. Yeah, I could ult. There'll be no reason to just waste it. There goes the IO. Vatu just going in. Betty going to trade. Nice. We'll throw that there. There's an F. Okay. I'm always expecting to be thrown back whenever I get grabbed these days. There is the Q. Big tick damage from the F. Definitely was the right set to go for here, by the way. The F1 for sure. I'm going to go for the ult just right on top of the two tanks. I don't know if this is really going to work. Don't know if I was a bit too pushed up there. I was dealing with both of the tanks. We got rid of the generals. Somehow the team got rid of the two flanks. This seems like a sort of free push. I've got enough for Master Riding 1. We're going to stop just for 1 second to buy it so we can run in a little bit faster. Yag is here, but that's fine. We're just going to run. I mean, I can remount. This isn't really a problem. That is a Yag ult. Team's at 97%. I'm dead because I can't get the Yag on my own. Fair play. I don't know if she was doing that to purposely wake me out. Have we won? No, we lost. We were on 98%. That was such a close game. I'm a little bit salty, to be honest, because I feel like we could have had it 98 to 100, and the team just like messed it up right at the finish line. Betty was putting in work. The Corvus was playing very weird, but he was healing. The IO was too, but I wish I just went fully in the healing direction instead of whatever they ended up doing. And Buck was also doing all right, but I think we did our job there for sure on NYX. Both games today went rather well. That second one I think was a perfect example for the F setup. I think the team also won that last team fight, which makes me even more salty because it was at 98 and they were pushing it. I was looking at the kill feed. I think we had like 3 or 4 of them out and we still didn't get it. So close, but I guess it makes for a good video. Overall, yeah, great set of matches with NYX. Great showcase for her. Don't know what else I could possibly say. Other than, of course, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. If you haven't played with these setups before, I'd highly recommend you give them a go. Let me know your thoughts on them, NYX in general, and what you want to see me do next. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. And as always, stay frosty.